We're live and I am late. I apologize, but I am still here. I wanted to go about an hour earlier, but I had a few things slow me down. But here we are. We are now live and I have a bunch of stuff. My voice is maybe a little strained because I have been in convention mode for the last 2 weeks. And one of them was Powercon, which is where a lot of that stuff came from. Another one was my main job, which was just happening now. So there's a pile of stuff. There are a lot of things that I picked up over the last month, going back to Kane County. Some stuff has come in the mail. And again, the vast majority of what you're going to see today, I believe the vast majority of it, is what I recently picked up from Powercon. And there are some rare items. One item in particular is very, very hard to find. You just have to hang tight and see. All right, that's going to come up next. It's been a minute since I have had one of these cracked open live. Mountain Dew. Oh my God, it's so stupid good. All right, so let's just dig into it. Let's dig into it right now. I know a lot of stuff is going to be from PowerCon, but one of the items is from a fellow YouTuber from El Tenda. This came from actually Kane County, the Chicago Toy Show. Super cool dude. He had this piece and he knew that I liked. I tend not to do too much new adventures, merchandise that is, but if it has the vintage logo on it, he knew, dude, this is right up your alley. And this is the new adventures, but it's got the old logo, top and bottom, new adventures, old logo up top, pencil kit. And there's actually even a couple, I think there's one or two original pencils in there. It's pretty freaking cool. So there it is. Oh, there's also, these were advertised, like the little comic strips that were in the back of, I believe, some of the Italian comics. There's also playing cards, new adventure playing cards. I believe this is like a Go Fish type of a version, something like that, maybe. And oops, geez, I missed comments. I apologize. Hey, Chris, what's going on, man? Vaughn, Cindy, how you guys doing? Ronnie, yes, thank you, guys. I have that breeze case and used it. It's awesome. So here, yeah, the pencil goes in there like this. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I gotta admit, this is pretty darn cool. Altenda, man, you are freaking awesome. If you guys don't know, you can just how it sounds. Altenda, look it up on Facebook. In particular, YouTube is where I see a lot of the stuff. And again, really cool Italian pencil book, pencil holder. I don't know how you want to phrase it. We'll set that there. And this was also a recent acquisition. This actually looks all fancy, like, oh man, there's some crazy freaking Metal Gear Solid something going on. No, it's not. It's actually the DVD sets. This actually came from Justice Curry. He wound up having a pretty good sized lot not that long ago. And I was able to fill in a couple gaps. I did have, I think, 2 of these, but 2 of them I didn't. I can't remember exactly, but whatever extra ones I do have, I'll make sure to make those available. Ronnie, PowerCon was awesome, dude. It was really, really good. I mean, I know this is He-Man stuff that we're talking about. It wasn't 100% He-Man, but it was He-Man. For those that have gone repeatedly, it's still the people and the camaraderie still felt the same. The get-togethers that took place were still the same. No, the filmation element was not there, but it still really felt like PowerCon. It felt awesome. But at any rate, pick these up. Justice hooked me up with these. Thank you very much for that. Set these up here as well. And let me try to answer a couple questions here. Love that new adventure artwork. The logo pops. It does. It really does. It's cool, man. There's advertisement as well. some of the merch that they did come up with for New Adventures, their briefcases and satchels and backpacks, that's pretty damn cool. I mean, it's really damn cool. This here, something I know several people have already gotten. That's okay. It's cool. But it just came in the mail for me not that long ago. This was the San Diego Comic-Con Toy Tokyo, specifically Laser Light He-Man. And I'll put him up here. I don't need the tote right now. That was a fun, cool little piece, actually, to see the Power Sword and see that they went into that. It wasn't that difficult to acquire either, which was nice. I need the NA set to go with my DVDs. Yeah, the NA set that goes with these DVDs, the second series can be kind of a bugger to get. Tavo, what's going on, man? This is another old set. This has been out for a long time. It just never came in for me, so I recently picked this up. I think I actually got this off of Walmart, but I will be playing with this more than likely later this afternoon. I am probably going to open this up and put this thing together because I have yet to do this set. I haven't done this one yet. There's going to be a lot, guys. There's a ton. We haven't even really scratched Powercon yet. And some of the stuff that Powercon is just, I'm telling you, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. All right. If you didn't have the opportunity, it was pretty short-lived. These bad boys were $8. $9, sorry. Target were doing their reset, and there was actually quite a few of them left around market. They wound up getting blown out. The 2-packs back there wound up being $14.99. There were some crazy deals on these things, and now they're gone, and the retail prices are back up. And at that point, once they go to clearance and then the price goes back up, it tends to not go back down for quite some time. It'll float around there for a while, and then it'll just keep ticking up. So I actually bought this one to open, and I will probably do so. I'm still a little on the fence because you never know, right? It's hard. I don't know what it is about it. Since I've started going crazy with the collecting, sometimes that little like, but other times I'm just like, rip that damn thing open. Let's go. Let's go. It's such a cool toy too. I know this is going to wind up getting opened, so I don't know what I'm delaying it for. I'm delaying the inevitable. All right. Bummer there was no exclusive from Vaughn. Yeah, it's a bummer, but it's okay. Speaking of exclusives, here's Koldar, right? This is, this is what I think you're going to see more and more often of. You're going to see the exclusive go through Mattel Creations. So I did pick up 2 of them, so that way I could open one up if I chose to. But I know this one was a little bit easier to acquire, way easier than I should say than what One Dart was. Still haven't got to PowerCon yet. You guys want a little tease of PowerCon? Let's do a little tease of PowerCon. I picked this up, and you don't see these things too often. Great deal on them. It is not He-Man related. I know your mind's going to blow. This is not He-Man related, but it's not, and it was freaking badass to get these things. I managed to acquire some M.A.S.K party favors. The loot bag, the napkins, and the party blowers. And they call it blowouts. Eight, and 16. So you get 2 napkins per kid, a loot bag. This is pretty damn cool. You just don't come across M.A.S.K merchandise like this too often, and I bet you there's a date on here. 86. 86. 86 these things have been lying around, man. Unused. It's I think it's cool when you find that type of stuff. That was found at PowerCon. huge table of all sorts of stuff. Shall we see what else is from Powercon? Let's see. Non-Motu item. That's okay. I did not have this figure, and I had wanted it. I missed it was in the store. I paid a little bit more than what I should have, but it's okay. I didn't have it in the store. It was 18 bucks, but I got my cornholio. I'm cornholio. I need to be for my cornholio. Yeah, I used to watch that all the time, probably way too much. But yes, I managed to acquire, and it's in a beautiful case too. Mockmasters was set up there, and we did very well. It was awesome. It was a great show. We'll switch it up. We're going to flip it over to mail. One little piece of mail here. Let's see, in America. My Italian is not great. I must believe you that. I believe that's Italian. I will translate it and respond after the live. How about that? The laundry bag. This is always so deceiving to myself and others, but it is really more like a travel bag, a hanging clothes bag. They consider it a laundry bag. That's flat out what it says. But if you look at the picture is really more of a, sorry, this way, is really more of your clothes hanger, and there's a jacket or there's your dress shirt in there or something. It's more like a garment bag than it really is a laundry bag. But I'm pretty sure I had the black one, so I grabbed this one. I hope I didn't make a mistake because I was looking around and I couldn't even find this one, but I know I have one of these, and I just hope I chose correctly. This was an eBay find. An eBay find thanks to Chris Merrill, who gave me the heads up. I was like, yeah, I do need one of those. And I got it. So thank you, Chris. Okay. Powercon. Actually, I lied. Kane County. Got this Sergeant Slaughter, which, again, I got him to open up. Kane County, and I think it was only 20 bucks. I think it was only 20 bucks because it had the giant sticker on the back here. But still, Sarge was one of the hardest ones to acquire, and it was 20 bucks, which is pretty much retail now. I don't know what more I got to say about that. That was a Kane County. And it was totally cool. He was like, yeah, sure. There you go. Awesome. That was in this box because it's just easier to put away. One of the very first items that I picked up at PowerCon, it actually came from Peter LaRose. His table, he had a whole bunch of stuff, was an item my wife has been looking for at least 3 years, and we just keep missing it. And we just had this threshold that we just didn't want to go above, which we figured we probably are never going to get it again or never have a crack at getting it. The wife was ecstatic that after 3 years, so she kind of got a little semblance of what the hunt is like, and like, oh my gosh, yes, buy it. The keepsake ornament, the He-Man in the box, we'll call it the first release of this particular series, skyrocketed in price over the last few years, and we didn't have it. And I actually hang these. I hang these ornaments on the tree, and Peter filled in a gap. That was freaking awesome. The wife was legitimately happy. And it's also one of the things that I discussed with her that I said, I'm not going to buy. I won't buy it unless it's some stupid cheap price. I'll let you know immediately, but I'm not going to buy it. I'm not going to look for it. Just whatever. And organically happened at PowerCon this year. The wife and kids, the family was there, and it was freaking cool. It's a cool piece. That's a cool story because there aren't many toy hunt things that the wife has been too much a part of, and that now there's even more memories tied to that ornament, which that's good. All right. We're going to keep going. Picked up the clock. Now, believe this was South America. There's not, because the date on it was weird. We looked at it. I can't remember exactly, but this one I am completely open to other collectors to fill in. Let me know, what do you know about it? Where did it come from? I'm not 100%, but when I saw it, I was like, yep, I got to get it. It is metal. You can hear it rattling in there. This is a metal wind-up clock. It's just in a plastic shroud. So I think it's like that metal tinging bell inside when it rings up. So pretty cool to get this. And I hadn't seen this very often, so I had to snag it when I saw it. Oh, there's more. There's more. Okay, we'll switch it up again. Still Powercon. Still Powercon. I mentioned earlier that I like M.A.S.K. I collect M.A.S.K. I don't do much of it because some of the items are getting really pricey. And let me clarify. I have the collection loose, save a couple items from Europe, the 2 card sets. Actually, no, I even have the Bruno one, but he's messed up a little bit, not a perfect condition. In box or with box, not necessarily sealed, but the boxes, the packaging for M.A.S.K. is just getting very difficult. And this one vendor was there at PowerCon, was just cool as hell. Just make a deal, man. Just make a deal. Just tell me what you want. We'll make a deal. I'll tell you, I'm flexible. Just let me know. 2 different times he just would come up, just tell me what you're looking at, and he wasn't kidding. He wasn't kidding. So I picked up Vampire. Really good, nice, clean box, nice straight tab. Like, dare I say, no crease. You can barely see any form of crease on the back. Very nice, clean representation of Vampire. And again, no cuts out. The vehicle and character is 100% complete inside, and it even has the poster that goes with it. Really good score on Vampire. But that's not even it. That's very cool. Very cool. I'm tickled pink to fill in the gap with that. But it got even better. And it's still with regard to M.A.S.K. And this is really hard to find. I was actually surprised it was there. I passed it up a couple times and went back and said, okay, I think I want to get this. This is Fire Force. Now, for those of you that don't know, I actually have it in the box upside down. This is the front. Sorry. It's a 2-sided. The other one does not have, you notice the other one had art and some directions on the back. This one does not. It just flips over. Like if I'm looking at it this way, I flip it over, it's upside down on this side. But I think that's in part because of the Fire Force, the two different things. I just want to make sure maybe it's not bilingual. Now it converts into assault vehicle. Yeah, that's about the only difference. So this looks like this must have been the front. Maybe I had it upside down. It's crazy. This is kind of interesting. I believe that this is the front, right? But when I look at it, the other side is upside down then, but this side is front side up. Whatever. Fire Force, super hard to find in box. It is complete. No broken parts. The little engine tab that's on top, none of the tabs are broken off of it. The split second, the clone, it's in here. This is a very hard item to acquire, and I got this at PowerCon. Had I not gone, I would not have this piece right now. And I'm not going to tell you the price because it's stupid low for what I got, because he said, just throw a number out. And I thought he was joking. I was like, and I didn't even throw out the stupidest lowball price. We'll call it a Justice Curry offer. We didn't even do that. I love you, Justin. Like, he said, sold. I was like, I didn't expect it. I did not expect that. But I got it, and I'm ecstatic. Oh my gosh. Filling in gaps for boxed items. there's a yes, I got it type of sensation, and it's freaking love it. Love it. Oh, awesome meeting at PowerCon. J-Mac, what's up, man? Thank you for watching. And yeah, dude, I met so many different people there. It's been a blur. New faces because it was in a new location. Never would have got to meet them otherwise. So I freaking had a blast. I had a blast at PowerCon. Oh, Nelson. Yeah, dude, it was great to meet you there too. Sorry, I'm just catching up on some of the comments. If you haven't gone, I highly, highly, highly recommend it. It's not biased. It's not all He-Man. It was a lot of fun. We also learned something because I was there with Mock Masters. We also learned something about our product. We found out that our product works with the tops. So this will actually pinch hold of the He-Man Mighty Fighting top. And it's obviously not an exact perfect fit, but it does fit height-wise, and it does keep these bubbles safe. These bubbles are the blisters, the bubbles, horribly yellowed, as you can see there. They were just very cheap thin. The one I currently have of the Mighty Top is just really beat up, extremely beat up. As long as it's not, I'm almost positive it's the Beastman He-Man one. I'm gonna wind up putting it up, make it available for other fans because it's just, yeah. There's don't need both of them. Okay, there's more. There's more. Where's the other pile of stuff? There's another pile of stuff too. Jeez. Okay, so here you go. This is a crazy, and the price is crazy too. This is from the toy department. Picked it up at PowerCon. This is the new adventure Staghorn. I did not have Staghorn. This is the European release. Okay, just for clarity, if I just said US, I apologize. The European release has the triangle back here, the green triangle. That's how you can tell it's European. The price tag that you saw on the front was only $50. That's very inexpensive for Staghorn. I have a loose Staghorn for I think 50 or 60 bucks right now because he can go for that much. Now the blister has some flaws. It's tough to see, but on the top there, well, there you can see plain as day. It did have a crack in the weapons blister, but that's okay. This is still an original blister. The crease, there is a crease in the card. I'm just carefully taking the sticker off right now as we talk. But for 50 bucks, I had been after him for a while, and it does fill in a gap. And if I find something that's in a little bit better condition down the road, you just upgrade. But if you, I don't know, I don't upgrade that often. Like it's once it's in the house, in the collection, I'm not constantly looking for it. And then I think I miss opportunities to upgrade. But I also think, well, I'm doubling up on the item then, and then I have to sell it too. So I think that's part of it. But you can see there's a little crack down by his foot as well. But hey, man, Staghorn on card in the collection now. Again, PowerCon. PowerCon. I am running out of room over there. I'm going, oh, nice, right here. Nice and clean and out of the way. Okay. Found out that the tall G.I. Joe case that we put out works. Again, it's not designed for it, but it works with the Italian glow in the dark select the stamp thing. So here you go. This is the Italian twist He-Man version. I have the Skeletor version as well, but it is incredibly bowed. Like the whole thing warped. I don't think I can even put it in this in a tall G.I. Joe case. I think it'll actually cause it to the blister, the bubble to crack because it's been so bowed for so long. But this does work. This keeps it safer than not having it in anything at all. And PowerCon, again, got this there. There was so much stuff there. There was so much He-Man stuff, so much non-He-Man stuff. It was just nostalgic overload everywhere, all the time. I could have spent way more money there. There were 3 or 4 Eternias there, or something like that. And while this is not PowerCon, It is a really cool thank you from Brock. He had found a couple of these. This is the Amazon 40th anniversary He-Man. So I don't know if it was just when you ordered it now, if it was a restock or resupply or what, but it's the vintage style He-Man ordered from Amazon, but it's got the 40th sticker up top. I said I did the right side. Good. That's different. It's cool. And he said, hey, I got a couple of these. And that was awesome. That was badass. Didn't know if you guys knew that. I didn't know about it until a couple weeks ago, but there that is. Mike Woods, what's up, man? Literally thought of you. I didn't say it out loud, but thought of you because I'm like, man, where's that stuff? And I believe it's in one of my other boxes because I got to find it. I got some amazing stuff again from Powercon, thanks to Mike Woods. And that's what I'm just trying to find. There's a pile of stuff that he just, dude, so cool. I got to find it, though. Where the heck did I put it? We might do that in a separate live. Who knows? All right. So I got more Powercon. More Powercon? Yeah, we'll do a couple more Powercon. I did not have the commemorative cats. They had a really good deal on the commemorative cats. Actually, a deal to where I bought 3 commemorative gift sets from one particular dealer. So the commemorative cat, He-Man, Battle Cat, 2-pack. Got to talk to Rudy about it too. Rudy Abreu's booth was directly behind the Retro Rags and Mockmaster's booth. So was Nate Barch. So when we talked about this, we talked about how it's his art, but it's photo of his art or something. It's not the original of it. It's way too dark. And he's like, they could have just reached out. I could have told them. I could have helped them out. It was pretty funny to hear him talk about how the art worked like that. And kind of surreal too. I mean, I've as I've said this before on other lives, I've grown to appreciate the box art and the people who behind it. There wasn't much box art as a kid that I remember being engrossed with outside of the Transformer box arts. But you get to see it's a delayed reaction for me. And now getting to meet and see these people and connect the dots, I totally get it. And it is really freaking cool to be able to talk to them. So Rudy and Nate, both involved with box arts for these amazing products from Masters of the Universe, were at the show. So still very Powercon feel to me, if you ask me. Scott, what's up, man? Rob, damn, buddy, how you doing, man? It's been a minute. All right, and here's the 5-pack. This thing is freaking cool. So we got the Prince Adam. What is that? Prince Adam, He-Man, Skeletor. Yep. And then you've got Beastman and Man-at-Arms on the back. So this 5-pack, I think you know what? I didn't even try to open it. It does still open. I didn't try to open it. I probably should have to make sure it wasn't torn or anything, but it does still open. Really good condition on the inside. By the looks of it that I can see. It's that metallic. It's hard to see with the glare, I know, guys. I'm sorry. But yeah. Yep. There is another 5-pack out there. I do believe the wife and kids are playing a little secret something on me. I think that they've acquired it. So I'm just gonna have to be patient and hang tight. I think it's maybe a Christmas present coming. So also, sorry, I'm just trying to make sure these things don't get destroyed. There's more. I'm not ignoring you, I promise. There's more. I'm just gotta dig it out. The other 2-pack. No, I did not own these commemoratives. I had kicked myself in the butt several times for not picking these up way sooner. But they skyrocket. When I say skyrocket, they got expensive. They got up over $200, $300, $400 for a moment there, and then it just like, I might not get these things. It's a little much for the commemoratives. So needless to say, I made a good deal. The guy was awesome. I waited to the end of the show, like within an hour left before the show closed. That's where the deal was made. That's where deals can be made. It's less they have to carry back. If it's a close range to where they'd rather, and I know the mindset, I'd rather let it go to a diehard collector, someone who's really going to enjoy it, and I ain't got to carry it back. I'm making my money on it. Cool, let it go. And that's pretty much what happened here. It was, yeah. Now, mind you, I haven't even gotten to the most epic, rare piece yet that was acquired during the Powercon trip. Yeah, that's kind of the crazy part here. All of this stuff so far, and I haven't even shown the most rare, difficult, very few are known to exist acquisition. Freaking awesome. Okay, so that's pretty much what I had from there. I am kind of paranoid at the moment as to where my other box of goodies is at, which contains the items I acquired from Mike Woods. The stuff I got from Mike Woods is so freaking cool. And it was really cool to be hanging out with the guys, and it was James's birthday. So I'm going to keep digging. I'm going to go through the mail before I show you the last, well, there's one last mail piece before I dig into the there's actually two more items to show, but once I get through this box. All right, this will go fairly quick. I already picked him up, but I forgot to, I missed it. I have two of these at this point. The CGI Triclops, which again, you can see one of the other videos. This one's been out a while. It is pretty cool. I haven't seen them in stores yet, but I do like the fact that Triclops is coming. Now, this one I know fans have been itching for and have started to make out in the market. Leech. This is from Big Bad Toy Store. I did get a little bit of wear, little nicking going on there, but it's fine. I'm not like that crazy about it. But we do have Leech. And he does still do the suction cup just like he used to. Does not have the mouth, I don't believe, does it? Oh, it does. It does still do the mouth. My mistake. It does do the mouth. Instead of a little pinhole, it's got this little slit. I don't know if it's hard to see or not. You can maybe make it out in the top of his mouth there. There you go. So, Leech, and if you know if Leech is in the mail, and that came in, you know what else probably came in. And this guy came out really good. Slight little ding here, but the Mockmaster Deluxe case will pinch that down and keep that from rolling any further. But this does still work. It's a little different mechanism as the past, but you can see here that it does still squirt water. Snout spout does do what he's supposed to do. My comic is a little offset inside. That's okay. But also, Big Bad Toy Store, this is where that came from. These guys are also starting to ship right now as well. So that's going to be pretty cool. That means there's more stuff coming from Big Bad Toy Store. And I know these have been out, but I just am getting them now. This is what, wave 5, 4? The Masterverse series. So it is the He-Man, Tila, Skeletor, Merman. So this is the Merman version. And with this, you also, as I mentioned, you get He-Man. And thankfully, my He-Man head is attached. I don't know what happened, but this head, this vintage Viking style He-Man, the heads were falling off. My pet's heads are falling off. Dude, I have some random tangents. I've watched way too many movies, and single words can just send me off on a tangent there. Heads falling off makes me think of Dumb and Dumber. Really no logical reason why other than that one line. Heads falling off in Dumb and Dumber. Yeah, that makes sense. New Eternia Skeletor. This actually is a really, really damn good representation of Skeletor, New Eternia Skeletor. There's some really interesting artwork that is not on the packaging for Beastman. I saw it at Powercon at Nate's table. I'm looking at it. I'm like, that's the package art for the Beastman, the ultimate Beastman with all the weapons and the fur stuff. And I'm like, I don't remember that. What's going on there? And it's freaking the New Eternia Skeletor's head, that face off in the background, like faded off almost like a ghostly image in the mountain, and you're like, oh, that's cut off. That's not on the actual package art, but it's part of the original art. Would have never seen that had I not been there or not known. It's a fun little bonus. And last is Tila. So Tila's come here from Big Bad Toy Store. I didn't mind waiting. I'd rather support them than some of the other big guys. It's cool. All right. The Big Bad Toy Store order. That's the last of the mail haul. And now I'm going to show you the first. You know what? I'm going to show you the item that is probably the most rare thing that we picked up. It was, I tell you what, I will tag the person when it's all said and done. Though diehard collectors will probably have a good idea where it came from. But I want to make sure he's okay with it before I do that. You guys ready for this? This is, when I say rare, this is rare. Let's see here. Oh, there was a whole bunch of questions. Let me just answer these questions. See, and pause, tease a little bit there. Awesome being able to talk to Rudy about the product. It was awesome. The reissues are badass, Rob. Anaheim, in your opinion, Anaheim, which is better? For me personally, I liked Ohio much better. I do understand the missing of some of the filmation and some of those people and the talent per se that was tied specifically to He-Man, but there was still a ton of talent that was tied to He-Man there, and it was. I really, really, really enjoyed my time at Ohio. It was, for me, it was almost going back to like Torrance days, which is where it was at prior to Anaheim. There was a lot of camaraderie, a lot of space to hang out and chill, and that was cool. Picked up some vintage toys at Powercon. It had it shipped to me, so fire it up to finally get it. I know, Nelson, isn't it awesome? What's up, Abdul? Thanks for checking out, man. Do you have the JCA 10 pack with Moss Man? It's gone up in price too. No, Dale. That is the last, assuming my estimates are right that the wife and kids are being sneaky. That will be the last piece I need for the commemorative sets. And it's $1,000. It's up to $1,200, $1,500. But I know that where I've seen it at around $1,000, I'm not prepared to pay that yet. So it might be one of those things that just sits on my wish list for a really long time. Patience is a virtue sometimes, and you're going to see an example of that here in just a moment. So freaking cool. Longmaster cases saved everything that my wife and I got from PowerCon and getting checked in and flying home. Ah, nice. You checked it and it. Nice. Love hearing that, Nelson. That's badass. Never mind. It was in the other 5-pack. Good luck. Oh, maybe. Oh, I can. The individual is watching. So this is it. This is the piece de resistance for rarity. Now, there's the other piece that I have been after for much longer. But I'm going to show you guys the rarest piece first. Ready? This is so cool. Shower time! Oh, shower time. This is the shower, the tub adapter, the sink adapter. This end here, which is still rubberized, will go on the end of a faucet or a sink, a tub. It's tapered, so it'll work on various different size outlets. It has the power axe. It has his axe. It is unbroken. It is chrome. It's not faded. This is so uncommon. They break. I mean, you can hear how brittle this type of plastic is. Even the threads at the bottom here, it can swivel inside, but I don't want to tighten it, right? It's a plastic threads. This is, I don't know. This came, Miguel, dude, I'm still speechless on how the acquisition, dude. This is insane. I think there's only 5, 6. There's probably less than 10 of these known. Guessing. It is redonkulously rare and hard to find, and in large part because it's so brittle and it breaks. The fact that the weapon is there, the original weapon, is nuts. The head, the paint wear, I mean, it's very minimal. This thing is sick. This is so cool. Oh my gosh. I don't do preservation packaging for loose items that often, like meaning acrylic, because it's very difficult. It can get very pricey, I should say. I am going to figure out something for this because this can't be out and exposed for too long like this. It's got to be in a display case someplace safe. I can't have anything fall on it. This is super cool, super rare. This is hands down the rarest piece that I acquired on the trip to Powercon. So when I say the trip to Powercon, technically this was not at Powercon, but it was acquired on my trip to Powercon because it was I was able to meet up with Miguel, so to speak, en route. Actually, it was really cool how it worked out. Wish I would have had to actually spend some time with Miguel, but let's show you the last piece. The last piece of this live. It was a huge, no pun intended, huge gap and huge item to fill in on my wish list. And I am beyond elated to show this to you again. This is Miguel hooking it up. We had a deal. He was like, yeah, man, here you go. Let's do this. This is so freaking cool. I'm going to have to rotate the camera because it's that big. It's so I got the battle kit bouncer. I got the battle kit bouncer. I'm gonna rotate. I'm gonna break something. Look at this. I got the battle kit bouncer. This is so freaking awesome. This is in really, really good shape. I've seen these in person a few times. Justice has one, but I guess I never really paid that close attention to it in the sense of there's adjustment heights on this, and this is the original. I'm stammering over myself because this is badass. There are bolts that you can adjust the height of the overall spring rider, but there's also what was I going to say? I lost my train of thought. I really lost my train of thought. This got me so excited I completely lost where I was going to go. All right, these are original hand grips. These are original wooden dowels. The only thing that's missing from this that would have been original are the caps. There would have been these little caps that go over this, but otherwise everything else is the way it's supposed to be. I have zero intention, none, of restoring the paint. This is going to stay exactly the way it is. And the only thing I may wind up doing is I may wind up addressing the rusted bolts, the height adjustment ones. And when I say by treating those is I'll just let those set in the vapor rust. That'll clean up the rust right off of them, take them to where it's basically nice and clean, and it'll prevent them from rusting in the future as well. So, man, this has been 6+ years looking for this bad boy. And when I talked about having patience, this is it. I just did not want to pay the prices that were out there. We had to be patient, wait for the right opportunity, the right seller like Miguel, who was just badass, super cool guy. I can't thank him enough. I sincerely thank you, Miguel. I know there's major, huge things going on in the world and all around it, but this is our respite. This gives us our step away and have some fun. And I sincerely appreciate you looking out and helping me out with this, Miguel. I really do. The wife knew I was even after it, and she's like, great. There goes more space in it's leaking. My collection's leaking. It's leaking everywhere. So, but she knew that I had been after this for a long time. And yeah, man, I don't think I can really top this off between getting the shower head and the Battle Cat bouncer. I think that's about the best time for me to sign off and, set this down carefully. And yeah, guys, if there's anything that you guys need or want, let me know. This has been great. I mean, I haven't been live in the last few weeks. I had 3 different trade shows over the course of 4 weeks, so it's been quite hectic. 2 of which we were just vending as an exhibitor at, and 1 I was managing and ran as my primary job. It's not toy related, but I did get to see a jetpack, and I even got to try on the jetpack. It was really freaking cool. But any rate, thank you for tuning in. If you would like, you could hit that subscribe button, hit the bell next time we go live. We are both on Facebook and YouTube right now, so either one of those options works for me. If it works for you, tune in next time, and feel free to share, ask questions. You can hit me up through Retro Rags Limited, through Mock Masters, through Facebook and YouTube as well. Lots of different ways to find and reach out to me, and hope you do. Have a great weekend. I am going to be in chill mode the rest of the day. Got a little bit of family stuff tomorrow, a few days off next week, and then it's going to get trying to back into normal, a little more of a normal routine. Hopefully try to go live once a week, and enjoy it. So take it easy. Bye-bye, everyone. Fumble for this end broadcast every time. That's got to be my signature at this point is, can you hit the button? I can. Can I hit it twice? Have a great weekend, guys.